Welcome back, battlers. It's that time again, time for more Team Rocket takedowns. We are jumping right into this episode with Flygon versus Shadow Bulbasaur. That Bulbasaur is using Vine Whips, and that is hurting my ground-type Flygon, so I have to bail out of there. I do decide to switch here into Bronzong and use a Confusion. We're going to absorb that Seed Bomb, knowing that it won't do super effective damage to us, and then in comes Ivysaur. So Ivysaur is a part Poison type. We are going to use the Side Shock against it. Our attack does super effective damage, and we use a couple more Confusions to take it down. In comes Blastoise though. That water gun just erases our Bronzong. I'm going to fire off the Earthquake here with Flygon. Let's see how much damage it does. It is neutral to that water type Blastoise. I'm going to bring in my Swampert though and try to get to another Earthquake. Maybe it's not Water Gun, maybe it's Bite. Either way, we are taking massive damage for that. Luckily, our second Earthquake brings down the Blastoise. Guys, we're about to make Mystic 7 proud. In comes Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo is going to face off against this Shadow Charmander here. We are going to use these Rock Throws and do good work against the Charmander, trying to get to our charge move, but we bring down that Charmander first. We've got a Rock Slide ready for whatever comes in, and it is Houndoom. Houndoom is a part Fire type, so we are going to use the Rock Slide, and it will be super effective. We try to get to a second Rock Slide there, but we don't quite make it because the Houndoom brings us down. However, we are going to bring in Lumineon and use our Waterfalls here. Lumineon is a pure Water type, so we use our Aqua Tail here against the second Houndoom, and it's not quite enough, so we have to bring in our Politoed. I'm going to fire off the Surf with Politoed, and that should do the trick. We win our 142nd battle against the Rockets and get a Shadow Charmander in return. Guys, we're using a Gen 5 Pokemon this time. This is Liepard. Liepard knows Charm, and we have a very interesting matchup here against the Dragon-type Dratini. Charm is super effective against the Dragon, so we are going to take down one Dratini and almost get another one. Luckily, we have more Charmers in the back. This is Gallade with the Community Day Synchronoise move, and that Dragonite's Dragon Tails just destroy us. It is all up to Togekiss now. Togekiss is going to use a few Charms, and luckily we get to our charge move. We're going to throw this Ancient Power at the Dragonite. It is super effective because Dragonite is part flying, and we get the boost at the end, which is just icing on the cake. That was round 3 of our Rocket battles, and for this battle we get Shadow Dratini, which is awesome. Going to this round, we open with Venusaur, and in comes Squirtle. That Squirtle has to be sweating because this Venusaur is bad news bears for the water types. We're going to fire off a Frenzy Plant here and bring down that Squirtle with one shot. In comes Charmeleon though, and now we are sweating. We got to bring in Blastoise to cool things down. We're going to use Water Guns here and get to the Hydro Cannon. Let's see if it's enough. Blastoise's Hydro Cannon is super effective, but in comes Venusaur, and we get erased by those Razor Leafs. We're going to decide to bring in our own Venusaur here because we had charge energy from earlier. Sludge Bomb is going to go off here against the opponent Venusaur. Venusaur is still part grass, so that Sludge Bomb is a poison type move that will do good damage against it. We fire off a couple of those, and then we go for Skarmory. Skarmory is a cheat code in PvP. It is a cheat code against the Rockets. I highly recommend you get a Skarmory as it is a staple, and you see right there just why. That Sky Attack brings down that Venusaur, and we win that round against the Rockets as well. For that round, we get a Shadow Squirtle, which is awesome. Squirtle's my favorite starter Pokemon. Going to the next round, we open with Pinsir against a Ember Charmander. This is a bad situation for us. We go into Mantine, luckily, and Mantine is going to use the Aerial Ace here. We fire off a few more wing attacks, trying to charge up that energy, and we have energy banked for whatever comes in. It is Ivysaur with Razor Leaf, so I'm going to use another Aerial Ace against it. We are trying to get perfect on that a charge move animation, and we do the third time around. One more wing attack brings down the Ivysaur, and we're going to wait for whatever comes in the back, and it is Blastoise. Blastoise is going to be chunking away at our Mantine, so we're just going to fire off as much energy as we can. In comes the Crobat. This is a close match, guys. We get off the Shadow Ball barely. It does good chip damage against Blastoise, but we have a ways to go. In comes Pinsir again. I'm trying to get to that Vice Grip, but Blastoise shreds us with the bite. I bring in the Mantine though, and one wing attack saves the day. For that match, we are going to get a Shadow Charmander. Mantine, thank you so much for saving the day there at the end. Guys, if you enjoy these Team Rocket videos, check out episodes 1 through 5 in the playlist on my channel, and keep it locked here for more.